Welcome to the channel for another video. I am going to show you how to connect headlight relay to your old car so that you can install higher wattage bulb like 130 by 100 or 100 by 90 watt bulbs. And before even starting, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also watch this video till end so that you don't miss anything important, because I'll be covering every single thing till the end of this video. I'm in touch and let's get started. So the main use of headlight relay is that you can use higher wattage bulbs, because your car comes originally company fitted with 60-55 watt bulbs. These are the original bulbs that I got with my car. These are from Halonix. Hope you can see it. It's written 60-55 watt bulbs. These bulbs are good but not that great at light throw or light output during rainy seasons and all. And as monsoon is coming, I want to upgrade my lights, but you might be thinking why I am not going for LED, because it's a very old car. You can see it's a 800, so there's no purpose of going to LED, because it comes with reflective type of headlight, multi-reflector type headlight, and trust me, halogen works best with multi-reflector type headlight, and LEDs don't. For LEDs you need projector setup, and I don't want to go for all those things. A simple headlight relay kit with some high wattage headlight bulbs are good for these cars while driving at night. You will see the light output after the installation. So let's get started now. I won't be skipping anything. So before starting to work on your car or bikes, always wear gloves. Safety first. Let me wear this quickly. So keeping these bulbs aside, and yeah, remember to, whenever you put anything over your car's painted surface, always put a cloth like this, microfiber cloth, so that it don't damage your paint surface. There's a tip for you. Keeping these things aside, opening up the bonnet. Now coming to the relay kit, let me show you how this headlight kit works and what are the terminals and where each of the terminal goes. So this is the kit. I have opened it before to check it in the shop, and yes, from shop I remember I got this headlight kit from local automotive dealers, and along with these two bulbs, 130 by 100 watt H4 bulbs, the relay kit, and both of these bulbs costed me around 1300 rupees. You can also go for online. I checked it online and the delivery date was showing late, so for making this video I got it especially from offline shops. So if you are watching, give a like to this video. Also, I'll be putting the links of the headlight relays and some good quality bulbs in the description below that you can check out later. If you are planning to buy online, check those links, because your buy can indirectly help to grow this channel, so that I can make more videos for you like this informative video, DIY videos, anything for future. So now coming to the headlight relay kit, this is the main relay. So purpose of this relay is that it maintains constant voltage output, so it does not allow the voltage to drop from the battery supply. These are two fuses, so if anything goes wrong, this fuse will blow up first rather than causing damage to the headlight relay or the bulbs. And then this is the wire that will be connecting to the positive terminal of the battery. I will be showing you how to connect this. So it will directly draw power from the battery so that there is no voltage drop, and then there comes the terminal. So one side you will find two terminals. The black wire is always for ground, so this terminal you will be connecting it to the original wire headlight terminal, and this is the terminal that you will be connecting it to the bulb. So this comes made up of ceramic, so it can hold higher wattage bulbs and so that it does not melt. So that's a good thing with these kits. And to the other side you have a single terminal where you will directly connect it to the bulb. And so one original terminal, headlight terminal at the driver side, will be left as it is. So make sure you cover that up with black tape, and as you should never leave any naked wiring in your cars or bikes or whatever automobiles left alone, as it may cause short circuit. So now before starting, let me remove the terminals of the battery. In your car, always remove the battery terminals, any battery terminal, but here we will be connecting it to the relay. So let me remove the positive terminal too, but it is recommended to remove the negative terminal. There is no specific thing in that which terminal you should remove or not. Removing any terminal will work. And now connecting this positive terminal here. So tighten it up. Yes, it's tight enough. I won't be tightening it much because I need to place this wiring harness nicely after installation, but always remember, before installing final installation or putting the wires, always check your connections if these are working or not. So next what I have to do is remove this headlight cover. The original terminal has been removed, and removing the headlight cover, next I'm going to do is change the bulbs. Just be careful because these bulbs are not damaged yet, so I don't want to damage it. Pick one cloth and just put it nicely there. Not the most elegant place I am working, but so now coming to the other driver side headlight, here I have to do some arrangements. I need to remove the air filter for easy access to the headlight bulbs. You don't have to remove air filter for every single vehicle. Every vehicle has different sort of arrangements. So in my car I had to remove it, but every single car has different arrangements. So yeah, removing the sensor, now placing it in a nice secured place. Let me remove the terminal from here too. So there's a clip that holds the bulb. Then so remove it, put it nicely in the cloth. Then also, while working with headlight bulbs, remember never to touch the glass part, because it will affect the light output. So place the bulb nicely into the headlight. There are 3 slots, so place accordingly. nice and secure. Same thing with this side. Nice and secure. So what you need to do next is take the relay kit, then look for the terminals, two terminals which are placed near to each other. So what you need to do is this black terminal, it will go to the original headlight bulb terminal. Hope you can see it like this, nice and secured. You don't need to put any tape or something else, but if you want to, you can cover it up with tapes. I'll be covering up so that when no moisture or water falls into these terminals. And this terminal, you need to connect it directly to the bulbs, but before connecting it to the bulb, take this rubber cover and cover it up, the headlight terminal, so that dust does not goes into this inside the headlight. Make sure these are connected nicely, or else the bulb glow. Yes, that went nicely. Now coming to the ground part, take this ground wire and connect it to this ground connector. So I'll be connecting it right now. You can connect it anywhere in the body. So here the original ground wire is connected from the battery itself, so I'll be connecting it here. I need to also place the headlight relay somewhere, and if possible I'll be connecting it here itself. So I hope you have got everything. So now let me just make every connection and get you to the part, then I'll be showing you in details where I've connected every part. So let's go to that part. So now I have connected everything. This is the wire that goes to the positive terminal. Then hope you can see it here. I have connected the relay to the ground. Here one ground comes from the battery terminal and one ground comes from the wiring harness kit or the headlight terminal. Then one of the terminal that I have connected to the headlight terminal of the original wiring harness, and one of the black terminal from the relay kit goes to the original wiring headlight terminal. Then coming to this side, this headlight terminal will be left open. Then I have connected the ground cable to the body. Remember, anywhere you connect, you can connect anywhere in the car body, everywhere it's ground, because this one terminal of the negative terminal of the battery is connected to the car's body, so anywhere you can connect it's ground. So I've connected it here. Then I have pulled the wiring harness from behind the engine block. Hope you can see it from behind here. So I have not fixed it yet. Let's now first test it. Always remember, never, while working with electrical things, never fix every attachment, because once you've done it and if it doesn't work, you have to remove everything back. So let's check it by switching on the headlight switch. Okay, I have not connected the negative terminal. Let's connect it. Yes, it's working. I saw something flickering there. Let me check what it is. Hope it's not a big issue, but I can drastically see there's increase in the light output. I don't think the camera will do the justice, so I'll be showing you the headlight output at night. So let's now see the full beam. So this is the full beam. I'll turn on the full beam. So this will be the output of the full beam. The camera will not do the justice right now because halogen bulbs don't look bright at daytime, and it's quite have some quite natural light right now. So I'll be showing you by driving at night how the output of these new bulbs are. So let me now put everything together and I will again show you how it looks. Here it goes. So this should make it looks clean. There is no wire cutting at all. So that's it. Next I will be showing you the output of the headlights at night.
One hour later.
So it's now fairly dark enough to test the headlight output. So let's now turn on the headlight and check the output of the headlight that I have installed with the relay kit. So this is the headlight output at stationary. So this is the low beam and this will be the high beam. So low beam, high beam. To me, I can see the difference than the older 60-55 watt headlight, because obviously the new lights that I've installed are 130 by 100 watts. So let's now go for a drive and look for the headlight output in the highway itself. So right now about to get up into the highway. Let's take every direction that no cars are coming and always wear the seat belt. Safety first.
A few moments later.
So this is the low beam. This is the low beam output in the highway itself. Now let's try the high beam. So you can see the difference. The light output is much greater than the older lights even in the highway. So this will help me in the while driving at night during the monsoon or rainy season, because at that time the lower wattage bulb doesn't really work with the light output, and I don't even want to go for LEDs because these LEDs does not work better with multi-reflector type headlights. So that's it. This was the video for connecting the headlight relay with higher wattage headlight bulbs. And if you haven't liked the video, like it, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Thank you.